Hi guys, welcome back again to channel Master Astray. So here we are again with our Gunpla review for this Daban model A814 Astray power arm, which will be on the left side. The Astray original Astray, we decal it with the power arm. We also decal it with the decal that provided, and also the big katana. So on the left side here, on the left side of the screen, this will be the Astray metal build version, original version by Bandai. We come with the Astray reframe Kai Katana, extra katana, and also the power arm. So this will be the Bandai metal build Astray reframe big katana. So we will review this kit by comparing the bootleg model, the Daban model, and also the original Bandai metal build, from the kit itself to the power arm and also the big katana. So let's get started. So right in front of us here, we have the Daban model on the right side and the original Bandai model on the left side. Original metal build Astray reframe with the additional katana that get from the Astray reframe Kai set. And this will be the katana for the Astray frame Daban set, as you can see here. So we have attached this part here to the back of the power arm. It's very hard to be detached, and this part here is a bit quite loose, just to let you guys know first. So we attach both of the katana at the back of the power arm. We will review this power arm later on. So now let's start with the Astray reframe version. As you can see, we have applied all of the decal which is available from the original Daban model set. This decal here is only the reframe decal. As of on the original Bandai model, there is also a logo. This logo is not provided in the original decal, so we can't able to apply it. And on this side here, the light, this look the same. Let's turn it a bit. It look the same, except for this part here. Same goes to this part here. There is no logo. For the light here, the same. And on the other side of the light, you can see this part here is also the same decal provided, and also this part here. So on the shoe itself, as you can see, there is no decal, but this there is a decal, the original logo on the Bandai metal build model. Basically that is all for the decal. On the color wise, both look the same. As you can see from the Daban model, is actually darker color, a little bit darker color. And for the hand part, this is a plastic rubber. It's a rubber, and for Daban model, this will be the plastic. So let's look at the back of both of the kit. So as you can see, this will be the Bandai model metal build version. These two look the same, nothing much different in the color wise. And then for the back skirt here, look the same. But as for the Bandai one, there is actually a lighter red color. Lighter red color, as you can see. And for the Daban, it's a darker red color. So this part here look the same. For the shoe, this part here, this is a different color. As you can see, this is a white color, but what we get from Daban is a black color. This part a bit loose. This part is also movable part. It's a movable part. You can pull it up. So nothing much different in both of the kit from the design itself, but by comparing this model with the older Astray frame flight unit model Daban version, this model, the articulation wise, is actually much better. The snap fit is much better comparing with the older version. The older version, this part here is actually quite loose, but this part not loose. You see it won't fall out, it will still stick there. For the older version, this will just fall backward. So this is the power arm. You can see all this is the original Bandai version. We forgot where we put the stand, so we will use the finger to stand it up for time being. For this will be the Daban model. The stand is included. This part to attach the power arm is also included. In the Bandai version, this also included. So let's try to make this Daban model stand with the finger. See, is it possible? So basically, the joint for the hand is very fragile, very loose. It's very hard to be stand. So this, the finger, the hand. So now let's compare by starting from the hand itself. You can see both of the hand, nothing much different except for color wise. So for this part here, it seems to be in the manual look different, the design look different. So up next will be this part here. Without the stand, it's kind of hard to do the review. So we will hold this. So this part here from the side. Look from the side. So as you can see, all this part here, the color separation is actually quite good. But for Daban model, there's actually an extra adapter provided. This adapter is to attach one of the part from the big katana itself. We'll show it later on in the manual. So nothing much different from the hand. So from the side of the hand, this part here, the big part, there's a lot of different, as this is actually one big piece of black color, and this gold color part, this is more like a copper gold, but for this is actually a gold color, and the black part is not covered all. The back of the part, this part here, is actually a red part. So there's a logo provided. This one, there's no logo provided. And this part here, this is a black part, but for this Daban model, they make it as a something like a color separation. They make this part as a red part from the bottom itself. So from top of the hand, you can see this, there's a screw here, but for this is just a normal plastic joint. So from the back of the power arm itself, color look the same, nothing much different. The holder for the katana is also provided two sides, even for Daban. But for this part here, after you attach the katana into the holder, it's actually quite tight. You kind of hard to detach it. So when you detach it, please be more careful. You may break this connector part here. So this part is a connector to the back of the Astray. We detach this out from the Astray. So this part here actually quite loose. One of the part just fell out. So you may need to do some enhancement, maybe by putting some cement to make it connect tighter. So for the Bandai, you see this actually can be pulled out, and these two part here can be pulled out so that this part can be moved on the shoulder part. So you can just lock it back. This part is actually very tight, can be turned as well. Color separation, good color separation on the Bandai. See all this gold part here. So these details here, you can see the details made inside this part here, and all these metal part, the screw that lock the joint. So there's a screw here lock the joint. So this is the Daban model. This can be pulled out as well. So this part, if you pull it out, this thing actually loose all the way out. But still, this part actually can be moved. Actually, can be opened out also. Something quite impressive, but too bad this joint here is actually quite loose. The ball joint. So this same also can be turned as well. You see, even this part is actually quite loose. Have to be really careful. All this can be moved, can be opened up after you open this part here. So color separation, gold part. So for this part here, no details, no metal part, no screw. It's all just plastic. It's an assembling kit. See this the details inside. You may repaint all this part here, do some details, extra details for it. So for the Bandai, this part is very tight. Actually, it won't be loose, and this part actually cannot be opened out. So a little bit of extra articulation made on the Daban model. So now we look into the Daban model of the big Katana provided in the kit. So this is actually the Katana. This part here is actually kind hard to open up on this part here. So you have to be very careful when you open it up. It can be quite tight. So now let's bring it clearer. You can see the head. See, there's actually a lot of color separation made, well paint. The horn, let's compare it with the original Bandai model. So the horn you see actually is quite not so sharp, but it's also something good. I have to say it's something good so that you don't break the horn. As of the Bandai, is actually very sharp. The eye is a red clear part. The teeth, everything looks good. Comparing from side to side, all the wording looks like original. So now let's look into the other side of the Katana. So this is the front side of the Katana. I think we accidentally put the wrong way for this Daban model. So you can see the details looks the same. The color separation also quite nice from the Daban model. So this is the side to side comparison. On the left side will be the Bandai and on the right will be the Daban. So you can see all the details look quite the same. Color separation wise is also quite okay for the Daban model. So this will be the Bandai model. There's actually one part can be opened out and you can see these details here, the gold details here. So this part can be opened up as well to attach the holder for the big katana display. So this is provided by the Daban model, it's not in the Bandai. We will try to attach this part here to the Bandai model. So as you can see, this is the hole, this is the Daban part, this is the original Bandai part. When you attach in, yes, you can attach in, but the hole is actually does not fit on the right place. If you would like to attach this Daban model part into this hole into the Bandai katana, you may need to remove the hole. You may need to make the hole bigger. As you can see, it can't be pushed in as the hole is smaller for the katana, the broken katana provided by the Daban model. This part here is actually quite impressive for the Daban model. This will be an extra mark for the Daban model. So this is the Daban model. Actually all of this part here can be opened up. Open out. You can see all the details made. Some of the part is actually quite hard to be opened up. We will open this out first. Just hold on a second, don't go anywhere. So this is how it look like after you open up all the cover here. This part here can be opened out as the top of the katana is holding it from opening. You can see all the details, all the silver details here. So we'll close all these back in. So now let's look into the weapon on the top comparing with the Bandai model. So firstly, this part, the weapon part, this is the Bandai model and this is the Daban model. You can see there's a color separation made on the Bandai model. For this, there's no sticker provided for this part here, so you may need to do some recoloring. You see the eye here is different color for the Bandai model. So for Daban model, this is no extra mark for them. So the second part here, on the left side is the Bandai model and on the right is the Daban model. A little color separation made on this part here, extra mark for Daban, but for this part here no sticker. And you can see this is actually the knob mark on the undercoat. You can see the details. This part here is actually more on a different design comparing with the Bandai. You can see Bandai is more on longer side, it's more on triangle, but this seems to be something like rectangle. But this part here seems to be weird. So this is the second weapon. Let's get it focused. This part here, extra mark for the Daban model, but for this part there is no sticker provided. This is extra color separation made on the Bandai model. And from the bottom of the holder, the design looks different. You can see on the left will be the Bandai, and on the right is the Daban model. And for this part here, this is more like a ruler, and this part is actually just a poly caps with the gold color, no color separation made. So as we mentioned earlier, the connector for the power arm, this will be how it was used for. It will be look like this, connect with this part here. So this is how it looks like with the weapon attached to the big hand, the power arm. So now compare the katana. This is the original Bandai katana, and the right side will be the Daban model. You can see the Bandai model, metal build model, a lot of details made on the holder, the katana itself. But for the Daban model, this part seems more like a MG katana, MG version of the Astray, and actually quite loose. But the gold part is, where you go, you can see reflected like coating. For the bottom part here, it's also coating. But for this Bandai model, the details is actually made very sharp. For the Daban model, you can see the details is actually quite weird. Does not seem like a face, a lion face from the Bandai model. So you can see for the base itself, even for the base itself, there is no decal provided for all of the base. But for Bandai, there is actually a quite nice logo provided. Gaberia Street, this is the katana stand, and this will be the power arm. This is the original Bandai version. As of now, we can't see any of these two decal is sold anyway by third party. So as of now, these two will be no decal. But for the base itself, there is the decal selling in Shopee or Taobao, so you can try to look for it. We have a sample. So this is the red frame base decal which you can bought. But for this decal, is actually for the flight unit version. So this will be the Astray red frame decal, which actually contain the logo. There's also another version of it. This version does not match the original Bandai model. As you can see, the actual decal should be yellow color. Let's bring up the Bandai model. It's actually yellow and black color. So for this Dalan decal, the DL model decal, there is actually the red color only, no black and yellow color. So you may try to look for this brand of decal which have the original color. So that's all from us at Master Astray. We hope you will like our video, subscribe to our channel, click on the notification, and follow up us on the upcoming videos. So we will see you again in the next video soon. Thanks guys.